Welcome to the AP Physics lecture. Here we're going to be covering the law of motion. This is the compound body, part 2. This time we're going to stack the object, the compound bodies, vertically. Okay, you're going to solve for the net force acting on each of the masses. So the secret for this problem is asking, what is the objects doing? So what are they doing? Well, they're just standing still. Velocity goes to 0, acceleration equals to 0, so all the forces are 0 because the object's at rest. This is true for all the masses together and individually. Okay, a cis is equal to the acceleration of each object. So let's look at the normal forces between each of the masses. So the first one, it's small. The normal force is equal to the force of gravity. The normal force goes up, which is that red arrow. The black arrow going down is the force of gravity, just because that equals to mg. So 2 times 10 is just 20 newtons. As you go down, now you have to add it, because if you look at the second object is looking at to add the 4. Right? It's to add the 4. This is the mass of the system, and it's going to be 20 newtons. Okay, because technically this was 20 newtons, right? This was 40 newtons, so together they make 60 newtons. That's what they did here. The answer, a lot of students might put 40 newtons. It's not. That's only if you look at the 4 newtons by itself. No, but the 2 kilogram object is up there. Okay, so here, this is looking at, let's say, 2 plus 4. Okay. Then the next one, right, was when you add all of them together. So it's the 6th one. So it's 2 plus 4 plus 6 together, times that by 10, that gets you 160 newtons. Because by itself, this was 60 newtons. So together, right, they're all together. You have the 2 kilograms plus the 4 kilograms, which is 6 kilograms, which is really 12 kilograms, right? And multiply that by 10, that gets you the normal force, or the force of gravity, is 120 newtons. Now, what happens if we do the tension force? Okay, but this time we're looking at a hanging object. So again, what are they doing? Well, they're still standing still. Nothing's happening to it. So now we can't get the normal force. Okay, there's no contact with the surface, but there's a tension force. So let's take a look. From the top, it's 2 newtons plus 4 newtons plus 6 newtons. Why? Because this is together, right? You're adding these all together. It's like adding 2, 4, and 6. Okay, this is 120 newtons. Okay, you can't just have the 2 kilograms. 2 kilograms would just be 20 newtons. 40 kilograms would just be times 10, 40 newtons, and this would just be 60 newtons. If you're looking at the top, right, you see how the rope, you're still adding all of these two together. But now if you just look at the bottom, the middle one, right, it would just be 40 newtons and 60 newtons. So 4 plus 6 times 10 is 100. Okay, that's looking at the bottom two. Then if you look at the last one, which is just the bottom one, which is 60 newtons, that comes from the 6 kilogram mass times the 10 force of gravity. So that is the force of gravity and the tension. Notice that when it is hanging, you add the mass as you go up. But when it's stationary on a surface, you add it as you're going down. Here's a conceptual check that you should understand when it comes to the AP Physics exam. The three identical blocks X, Y, Z are hanging from the identical strings as shown in the figure. Which of the flying free body diagrams could represent the force exerted on block Y? So we should say that here, block Y has a force going up, which is tension, and a force going down, which is gravity, right? That is true, force of gravity, but there's also one more force pulling this down because it is on a string. It's tension. because it is equal, right? If this goes up, let's say right here, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 Newton. So do you see how this is 1, 2? So this has to be 1, 2. So together they make 4 newtons. This, would it make sense? This, if this is if the object is moving down, because the force of tension is greater. Here, this doesn't make sense because this is the object moves down. So these two wouldn't make sense. The object isn't moving down. A and B are the only ones that the object is in equilibrium. This, the reason why it's wrong is because it just forgot F tension. Okay, that's why A is wrong. All right, so there you go. Those are everything that you need to know about the compound body part 2.